Welcome back to the KBCC Garage.
Folks, it's Cliff Kissy Boy Smith coming to you with the video today. I'd seen a while back, and I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. Paul from Left Coast Model Car Builds. I've been doing model cars and coffee, and I wanted to participate. And I've got my coffee here, freshly off the coffee maker there. I wanted to share a few builds that I've done. It was actually in a 3-year consecutive pattern, I guess you'd say. I've always loved these Dodge Monacos, like they have from all the old 70s and 80s TV shows. You know, all the they would be the cop chase vehicles or the bad guy cars. So I think it was like 2019. I started with the one on the top right, the gray, charcoal gray one. I'd seen a picture of someone who had done a car exactly like this one, same wheels, about the same tires, but same color, same wheels, basically same year Monaco. And I decided to start with that one. And I always hated the fact that these cars came with such crappy chassis and not such detailed suspension. And you know, the wheels were always way too deep. So I decided I'd get a hold of some Fireball Model Works wheels and tires for this particular one. And the chassis underneath is from the 71 Dodge Charger. And the wheels are, so the Fireball Model Works. Under the hood, the entire underbelly of this car basically is the 71 Charger. And then the interior, I borrowed from the 71 Charger and decided to put the front seats in it to make it kind of like a custom undercover vehicle. And this one was originally for a, in my head, reboot of the show Hunter, if you remember that from the 80s. Then the following year, I had the idea in my head in 2020 to do. I had two Hellcat engines that were kicking around in my stash, and it popped into my head for some reason to do a concept called the Hellcop. And so it'd be an older car with the Hellcat swap into it. As you can see, it's peeking through the hood there. Now, this is kind of dusty. I tried to clean it off as best I could without breaking it before the video. This typically stays in a corner of my display, and I haven't looked at this car in at least a year, I'm sure. But this was an ambitious thing on my part. Again, I used the 71 Charger underbelly on it, and then Iceman Collections. Pulled off here, Hellcat Hemi. You can see it's not completely finished, but it shows the part as far as leaving the hood on it. It's not complete, but I won't talk about that too much. But when I found out this, I guess, reissue of the Monaco was coming out as the California Highway Patrol, I got the idea for the Hellcop with that engine. And I wanted to light the light bar, and on a whim, on a Friday night, I was about to go to sleep, and I was thinking, how can I get a light on this car? And I stumbled upon Evan Designs, and they have several different configurations for lights and things of that nature to light your models, not just your cars, but all the models and your projects and things like that. And I decided to light my light bar. That dusty light bar. Anyway, so this car, like I said, is basically the California Highway Patrol body, glass, and interior plopped on top of a 71 Charger and the Hellcat power plant. And these wheels are, I forget the name of the company, but I got them from eBay. These are actually 19-inch Mopar Steelies. And the tires, the wheels came with were hard plastic, black hard plastic. I didn't like that. So these are Pegasus actual rubber tires, and see the wheels pivot. So that was that one. And then the final one that I did was the taxi cab. Now, I'd done 2 police cars 2 years in a row, and I decided that I wanted to do something different. And for a while I considered doing, maybe just a family car, or another police car, or fire vehicle. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. But with this one, I decided to do a taxi cab. I don't know what popped in my head to do the taxi, but this one's a little different than probably any other car that I've done, because this one actually has a driver in the driver's seat. I've done a video on each one of these cars. If you want to check my channel, I'll probably put a link in the description of the video for each one of these builds, so you can take a look at them in more detail. And so some of these cars have been featured more than once, but I always wanted to do a focus on these 3 cars. This is probably one of the few times they've been together. But with this taxi cab, I don't know what sparked the idea, but I decided to do a taxi cab. It's got Fireball Model Works, Bear Steelies. It's had a rust job done to it. This thing's crooked. With this topper here, I actually put a magnet inside the roof and a magnet inside the topper so it will stay. And I did have plans of building a bigger topper, like the ones that kind of like triangular shaped. There's a magnet back there too, so when I build that, I can have 2 different toppers I can put on here. So this is actually removable. Okay. And it's been dirtied down. Originally was clean, and I decided to dirty it down. It's got a few primer spots peeking through and rust. It's actually a well-used taxi cab. And I made the meter out of a police radio. See the lever on it. And this dude is working hard. But, that's what I have for model cars and coffee. Just wanted to share these 3 builds. I don't even know how much editing I'm gonna put into this video. I'm probably just gonna throw it up so you guys can take a look at it. But hope you enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And keep doing what you do out there. Take care.
Stay out of trouble!